All right, we're going to talk about software. Most people understand software or software products at a very surface level. They know the name of the software as prescribed by the vendor, right? So here, a lot of people understand Qualtrics, the survey building, survey collection software, as just Qualtrics. But a slightly more sophisticated understanding of software would be able to express Qualtrics as a tool that helps with some business operation, surveying. It helps with some business operation. And the presence of the software creates some sort of value. Either it's faster, better, cheaper to do surveys with Qualtrics than without. So that business operation is more efficient. We can justify trading some money for the value that we generate. This return on investment view, this operational view of software is where most people are at, right? But this is a very single dimensional way of looking at data. It fits into a spreadsheet. Let's look at data and technology in a different way, okay? So if Qualtrics, or let's say some accounting software, is supposed to help us with some business operation, well, you need some way to get your data in. These days, how we do it is via a web UI. You go to a web form, you get your data in, the software does some processing, and you get your ish data out. Why your ish? The business operation, perhaps reconciliation or income statement generation, has been conducted upon your data. And what you get is a processed view of your information, okay? This is the software doing the operation for you. Now, most software on the web does these two things. There's a new type of software out there. You might have heard them described as low-code or designer-friendly tools. They invite the users of the software to customize their experience. Good BI software, you can customize what dashboards you see. Good marketplace software remembers what you purchased in the past and customizes the homepage with products that you might want. It also customizes your order list, right? Your view, depending on what type of customer you are. As a customer, these three phases of software is what you would see as a human. There's another layer, and that's the API layer. This is for computers to access the information, perhaps your data coming in. Computers can send your data here without filling out a web form. It can also get your ish data out. Computers can access the software and extract the same maybe CSV export or Excel sheet export of your income statement. Only this time it's being piped into your data center. Okay. So for the customer, these are the faces of software with increasing levels of sophistication that you might encounter. And part of a good vendor selection process is to understand software in multiple dimensions. Okay. But I've only shown you 4 faces. There's 6 faces to the cube. What are we not looking at? There are 2 faces that are hidden. They're hidden because they are the, I guess, the IP, the responsibility, the secret sauce, maintained and designed by the creator of the software. So let's take a look at that. Here's the first hidden face. The user experience, and therefore the associated customer value proposition that this user experience creates. If accounting software is supposed to give you the experience of uploading your bank statements, auto-reconciling your transactions, and creating the income statement, there is some customer value proposition that follows. We will make the act of reconciliation easier. But that user experience still necessitates people uploading their bank transactions. So we could have another user experience. Enter your bank credentials, and we will go get your bank transactions ourselves. This now has a different customer value proposition, right? You don't have to deal with bank statements anymore. Now, I'm like talking about this stuff in English. This user experience of enter bank credentials, get bank transaction statements, load into my software and create income statement. That set of instructions needs to be communicated to machines, to code, so that this user experience can be realized to deliver this customer value proposition. Source code is how this technology creator instructs their machines to deliver this user experience using this data that they collect from the users. Now, what does data have to do with customer value proposition? On the surface level, you need the customer's data to perform some sort of business operation on their behalf. But there's another level, right? This is a technology and data strategy channel. Here we've just been talking about creating product. Right? If your company has some sort of proprietary data, you can make it available to this software, unify it with the customer data that the customer is laboriously putting in, and provide a unique customer experience that no one else can copy. A unique user experience that merges data from the user, their banking transactions, with some proprietary data that only your company has. Perhaps some, unique algorithm scoring process to identify likely sources of fraud, or maybe merging your transactions on top of transactions trends from the past, right? That data asset is created by some proprietary process in the company's data center, made available to you again as a user to increase their customer value proposition. Okay, so this is, now, all that being said, software, vendor name, helps you with some business operation, surface level return on your investment because this operation gets better. Okay, but understanding the multi-dimensional nature of technology products and how the customer data and your data creates a unique customer value proposition is what we're going to go over in this channel. So stick around and see you in the next video.